What day are we on? 5?
Feels like 4.
That's it? 4? Oh boy. Okay.
This episode of the 2024 Bourbon Van Advent Whiskey Tournament is brought to you by Still Austin Cask Strength Rye Whiskey. Featuring intense aromas, a robust palate, and a long, complex finish, it's the perfect whiskey for the holiday season. Or any season. Seriously, this whiskey's so good. Welcome to the Bourbon Van. It is day 4.
Sure is. I'm Julie.
I'm Phil. Forgot about that part.
And we are in the Bourbon Lounge.
Yeah, welcome to wherever that is.
Yeah.
Recording, as always, from Chicago here. Not as always, but as for right now.
For right now, yes, for this tournament.
Yes. Rome for the holidays is what we'll call this one.
Love it.
It is the 4th matchup, and hopefully your brackets are intact. I was going to say intract, but in traction for some of you, I imagine, is the truth. We don't know who gifted us these or what they are, and so let's just get to the nose. 4-1 is in the logo glass. 4-2 is in the 5-6 Friday glass. Again, we express that strictly because it's easier for me to edit in the long run, so I'm going to keep on saying it, even though I'm sure some of you are like, I don't know what those numbers indicate. Just look on the bottom of the screen, you'll see what we're sipping.
Wow, this one is really interesting.
Whoa, that's green leafy.
I was going to say it is farm fresh, green leaves, celery.
Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time with my nose in that glass because that is going to throw off everything else in this tasting.
It literally smells like the herb section of the grocery store.
I'm going to move on to glass number 2 on the nose. Whoever did this matchup, if this is anything like glass number 1,
isn't.
Okay, good.
This one screams butterscotch to me. This one screams like they picked it for Julie.
Butterscotch, but a little bit of a clay soil type of thing happening here too. That's interesting.
So maybe we're farmlanding it.
We're certainly harvesting it, I think, is the idea here.
Wow, I'm really interested to know what glass number 1 tastes like.
Say this, glass 1 after coming off glass 2 smells super fresh now. Not something you're always looking for on your bourbon.
It's almost floral, like summer. Now it's like summertime, like the flowers, like the dandelions are coming up.
Yeah, there's something weird there. It's neat.
It really brings you to a moment.
Yeah.
It really does. Wow. Really interesting.
For some reason, it looks like the camera is not moving as smoothly as it should. I don't like the frame rates per second, so I'm going to pause it, fix the frame rate, and we'll be right back. Okay, we have, I think, figured it out. I had to turn up the brightness. Yeah, I don't know if that looks good or not. Anyways, look, the Bourbon Van, same as it ever was, is what
Fly
it is.
by the seat of the pants.
And one of these days, I'll learn how to use the equipment that we have. Let's sip glass 2 first.
I agree, because it
just so different.
Yeah, it smells like you should just eat a dandelion on that one.
That sounds like a threat.
Wow, this, to me...
Cheers.
Let the holidays... Well, I can't even remember. We're on day 4 already.
Start the holidays.
Let's start the holidays.
Again, let's start over the holidays.
With maybe like Makers or something. Ooh, nope, it's not Makers. But it's delicious. It's got a kick. It's like Makers ramped up. Because there's butterscotch in there, there's cinnamon, there's a little bit of proof, there's a punch that happens at the end. Like a I don't know, like a flavor punch, but coffee, caramel. I could just keep going. Vanilla. There's a lot going on in this one.
I think there's some age here. I know there's huge flavor here. There's
Chewy.
a ton. Yeah, it's sweet, it's spicy, it lingers, it's a cinnamon roll with icing on it, it is really jammy. Good. It's some sort of raspberry, strawberry jam, the bright red fruit, sweet and delicious and lingering, and like you said, a little coffee there.
Oh man.
Holy cow, there's a laundry list of flavor here, and that's great.
Do you think that, I feel like I've given the coffee note like every single day so far. Do you think our Patreons know how much I love coffee? Of course they do, but like...
Think about the bottles that did really well, that actually overperformed last year. A lot of coffee on those bottles. I wouldn't be surprised if people took those notes to heart for selecting whiskeys this year, because a couple of these have been dynamite. This one, very good off the jump.
I want to know what this is already.
You want a bottle of this?
Yeah, I want to know what this is. I like that. Whoever gave this one. round one, she feels like a contender. It's delicious.
I couldn't agree more. Wow.
It's delicious.
Wow. That's good on... It's good on the nose. It's good on the palate. There's nothing in this whiskey to dislike, and it's huge. The flavors are enormous here.
I have like big eyes right now. Like I'm just trying to think of like maybe I need to say something bad about it. Not that you have to say something bad, but I try to say
This
things
whiskey
that I
is
like
too
about
complex.
it. Well, I know, like I want to say something that I liked about it, and some things that like I maybe don't like about it. But there's not much I don't like about this one.
I think it's proofy. It's giving me a hug, and I like the proof. I like the flavor. I like the hug. Very happy. I think this is great. I'm not going to say anything bad about it.
No, me either. Nice job.
Let's cleanse the palate. Get down to glass number one.
Shoot, I want to know which one this is.
We're going to eliminate this one just so we can find out what it is. We got to make up our mind pretty quick on this one because I'm almost out of whiskey on glass number 2. It was so good, I just kept going back to it.
I know. I'm going to be more careful with my pours moving forward.
I'm really sorry, glass number 1. I mean, we'll see. This could be huge flavor too because it's got a huge nose on it.
I wish that people could, I mean, and if you have this bottle, you can taste along, obviously. The nose is so, it just reminds me of summer growing up.
Yeah.
Like we had a lot of dandelions. We played in a lot of fields.
Fresh cut grass for sure.
It is just, it's not off-putting. It is, it's lovely, and it invokes a memory. But there is a celery note to it. You want to try it?
I think it's a little off-putting.
And it's my thing. Oh, yeah. It does taste a little bit like like celery.
Vegetal.
But there's also
Well, hang on.
a sweetness. Like there's also like a bubble gum. There's like a cherry note to it, like a pink bubble gum. But then I get a cherry note to it. It's a little bit juicy.
Cinnamon toast. There's some good. The palate does not totally reflect the nose here.
The finish actually is the best part of it, I think.
The finish, I think, brings it all together.
Yeah.
Interesting. Whiskey. Hold the phone. I was thinking that we were going one direction here.
Yeah.
This whiskey is interesting enough that it might be one of those that plays the game super well.
Yeah, it plays the long game.
Yeah, I mean, there's sometimes we have these tastings and we go,
Yeah.
people are surprised by what we've selected because we choose something that's such huge flavor, because it's so unique, because it really does take us someplace.
Yeah.
This whiskey's doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about it. I'm gonna drink another one.
Let's do it again.
Yeah. This one feels. Wow.
Wow.
The nose was so. I hate to use the word evocative because that seems so like, whatever. But the nose was like, it really took you someplace. It brought back childhood memories. Like, there was so much about it that I really loved, and then also thought, like, this is going to be awful. Like, I, in my head, thought, there's no way this is going to be delicious.
I was geared up to hate this whiskey.
Yeah. But I actually find the sip really enjoyable and very, not complex isn't the right word, because it is a light sip, but it's really interesting how all these flavors kind of meld and come together. Like
It's spicier than I expected.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. The spice overwhelms the sip ultimately, and I would say of these two, first time through, definitely have a favorite. There's something that appeals to me much more than the other one.
Yeah.
Cleanse palates, go back the other way, AB, and we'll be back with a decision here. This one is interesting. I'm excited to go back to glass 4-2 here.
Well, we do A/B testing, and you're like, maybe glass number one's gonna just
Sometimes
throw
it stands
glass
out.
2
Yeah.
overboard.
Yeah. Chuck it.
Say chuck it. Yeah.
It's actually reminiscent of a particular whiskey that I really enjoy. I'm not going to say the brand name or
Why?
what it is.
We can later on, if you move this forward, when we reveal what this is.
It could spoil the whole tournament because it's reminiscent of, or might be, a bottle that I really, really genuinely love.
Yeah.
I wonder if it is. That would be really something. I'm gonna save that note.
Yeah, because
For later on in the tournament.
I'm actually like trying to. It doesn't taste like anything that I would associate you liking.
It tastes well aged. It tastes like it has huge flavors, The proof point is solid, like 110 plus. Mm-hmm. There's something that I really, really like that this reminds me of. I don't know about you, but I have a choice here.
I know what I'm going to do.
You want to count it off?
Yeah.
You're already got a glass in your hand.
No, I mean, I know what I'm going to do. I just wanted to linger a bit longer.
Okay, we can think on it.
Yeah.
Let's think on it.
We don't have to. I just want to taste glass number 1 again.
Yeah.
It's kind of an unfortunate matchup. Because I like one so much.
Glass 1 is far better than I thought it was going to be off the nose. There are things that I definitely like about it. It's big flavors. It's a punch in the face for the nose and the palate. Unusual whiskey.
Yeah.
In some matchups, in previous years and this year, could be a real contender here. This is somebody knows what they're doing who selected these whiskeys. And this glass here, 4-1, is a real interesting whiskey. Let's make a decision. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I knew off the jump. I mean, it's not a surprise to anyone watching. Yeah. I mean, I basically, in the first sip, was like, this is going to go all the way.
Yeah, glass number...
Whatever it is.
Glass 4-1 did not necessarily take itself out of the competition.
Yeah.
4-2
Yeah, it just
handily.
won.
It was a better. It really hit our palates.
It was like my sports team is really good, and then we played the team that's actually good.
Right.
Like that has the money to put good players on the field or something, right? Like
4-1 is good whiskey that is perfect for this tournament.
Yeah.
Very unique, but got flat out beaten by a whiskey that's not only unique but also really, really good.
And it hits those flavors right there. I mean, it is like creamy and coffee, and there's a little bit like of a tobacco note in there. And
it's the
there's
jamminess
like,
that the finish that gets me. It's so
just
sweet.
Yeah, it just hits all the marks for me. And it's not like, and it doesn't taste like tradition. For you, obviously you're not tasting at home. Well, some of you may be, but like you're not tasting at home. It's not bourbon. Like it doesn't taste.
I don't think it's bourbon either.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like, cherries and vanilla and, like that quintessential bourbon flavors. This is not what you're tasting.
No,
this is like a complete, 180 into the dessert zone, into the, like, I don't know. There's something about it that it just is really appealing to me.
I think it's huge barley malt, if I had to guess. And I don't think it's single malt either. That's good whiskey with the flavors that are a little bit muddled, but in the best possible way, because they come together really well, but you've also got a ton of individual flavors that are great. 4-1 is eliminated.
I know. Did you think we'd eliminate so many at the same time? I wasn't thinking that, but I guess maybe we've been drinking side by side for a while, and we kind of know what we like, I guess.
Maybe there's a little bit of house palate, but I'll tell you one thing we don't know. What in the world is in this glass? We're going to find out from our friend Santa Paws right now.
Frey Ranch single barrel, aged 5 years. 121.5 proof, farm to bottle 4 grain. Whiskey from Nevada? You got to be kidding me.
Frey Ranch now makes... God, that makes so much sense.
4 grain, the wheat is here, I think.
And it's so farmy, and it's so, the entire time we were drinking this, I kept thinking, it's like eating dandelions. It's vegetal. It's farmy. And we've said this before, we are huge fans of their rye.
Yeah. We love their whiskey in general.
Yeah.
And 121.5 proof. Did this drink that strongly to you?
No. But
I thought it was proofy, like 1-teens, but not 120
And
plus.
I was thinking, around 112, 1-teens. Interesting.
The nose is a liar on this glass, though, because that palate is not dandelions. It's not green stuff at all. It's still somewhat fresh in a great way. Wow. Okay, thank you, Santa Paws. That was fantastic.
I like tasting it after I know what it is.
I get it now, but I still would never have guessed it. Look, we've got fresh versus honestly kind of musty over here.
Yeah.
And musty won out in kind of a huge way today.
Yeah.
That's delicious whiskey. What a fun time this was. Thank you so much to whoever gave us this glass or both of these glasses. Absolutely delicious day. Super fun here at the Bourbon Van. We hope that your bracket is fully intact for each of us. And I'm sure it is. I'm sure everybody's at 100%.
100%.
I'm proud of all of you from wherever we are.
To wherever you are.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Unreal.
Drink glass number 2. It's also unreal. It's really good.
I like the whiskey.
Calling all hitchhikers, hop-ons, backseat drivers, and navigators. The Bourbon Van is hitting the road from coast to coast in 2025, and we want you to come along for the ride. Join our Patreon community for as little as $3 a month to make sure you never miss a meetup, single barrel selection, or road trip adventure.